Allora, continuiamo con INVITO 2. Allora, mi sono ricordata che io qui non ci sono arrivata. No, no, quando si apre?
They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
Praticamente si accampavano qui. Ops. Mamma mia, sento bassissimo con le cuffie, perché? Perché questa nuova espressione? Scusate. Sì, non si è sei buggato? Aprila. Dobbiamo aprirla. Allora, qua è dove sono arrivata io, non mi tocco perché andiamo a fare un'esplorazione, vediamo se cosa fare.
A lunchbox again.
Oh, questo è
Who's
tutto
leaving these out here?
sei tu. Ricorda, è stata una brutta giornata, non una brutta giornata, ma se stai avendo una bella giornata, fai finta che non abbia detto niente. Torniamo giù. però deve aprire quella cacchio di scala. Tanto le cuffie bassissime. Ora possiamo giocare perché domani non devo lavorare. Oddio, ho piena la pancia, ho mangiato come una porca. Ho mangiato, ho bevuto, oggi è la vigilia, sono stato urlato per i giorni. Cosa mi fai fare? Perché posso salire? Vabbè. Via dove siamo arrivati. Oh,
I need to go back. Got a case to solve.
ma vabbè, io volevo trascurare, sì, dai. Che sono vicinato. Devo provare ad aprire quella scatola. Non mi si apre. È bloccato, che devo fare? Vado dentro. Che è successo? Ma come c'è finita questa sedia qui? Scusa. Non c'ho parole, guarda, non c'ho parole, guarda, non posso parlare più. Appunto.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Poi abbiamo il porta pranzo di Alex. Apri qua. Lo posso mettere?
No.
Qui sì, però. Qui, ok. Penso che Nightingale sia arrivato dal lago, ma perché adesso, dopo 13 anni, dove è stato? Signorina, lo sappiamo. Torniamo ai cazzi. No, porta pranzo di Alex.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Mamma mia, guarda che ho trovato un portapranzo. Chi ha lasciato? Chi l'ha lasciato qui? Meglio tenere gli occhi aperti in caso ne trovassi altri. Innanzitutto, chi è questo Alex? Portapranzo trovato vicino alla frana. Guardalo lei. No, no. Portapranzo trovato vicino alla campeggio.
Nope.
Essere onesti, avevo bisogno che INVITO, questo è l'ultimo che abbiamo trovato.
Nah.
Cosa? Queste note sono state scritte per dare motivazione. Sono davvero per me?
That's not right.
Oh, mettilo da sola.
Think.
Ah, così mi dà proprio dove devo mettere? Ah, aspetta. Ah, ah. Oh, io l'avevo messo prima lì. La nota dice che il lavoro a maglia è apposta per me. Come fa a sapere che lavoro a maglia? È solo una coincidenza? Non lo so. Qui abbiamo gli omicidi precedenti, però non ho... qui nemmeno. E quindi io la metto qui nella popolazione mi sembra che non c'è nient'altro. E allora
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake.
oh, finalmente
Lead the way.
Sounds good. This is way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Tu non riesci per niente, ciao.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Io sono venuta per...
Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Aspetta, aspetta. Io sono venuta per... non c'è niente.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Piece of paper, piece of paper.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept,
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. in his chest. I
Oh,
must find out what.
allora dobbiamo controllare il corpo. Andiamo. Spiegati. Già. Se non sai come procedere, ricorda di controllare il movimento. Grazie. Grazie mi succede. Ok, quindi gli hanno messo qualcosa nel corpo.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Sbagliato? Non dovevo venire più su? Allora, abbiamo qui le orme e la pista raffreddata. Quindi, dove lo dobbiamo mettere questo? Qua. Creiamo un'altra linea temporale. Cosa ha attraversato un masso? Non ha senso. Ok, quindi lì c'è un masso che si sposta, basta raffreddare.
Hmm.
Oh, mannaggia.
That's not right.
Cioè, l'ho messa
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
troppe incognite. Non ha senso, mi faccio le domande sbagliate. Ma di te ha qualcosa nascosto dentro di sé. Qui c'è qualcos'altro oltre a quello che vedo. Una volta in città devo esaminare attentamente questo cadavere.
Nope.
Gna, gna.
Think, Saga. No. Oh.
Hai stufato? Comunque te lo dico. Ma ne manca uno qui. Dai.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thank you. Give me that key.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
Always here.
There's another lunchbox.
Siamo tutti sulla stessa barca. Eroe, ti auguro una giornata eroica. Ma chi è che scrive queste cose? Andiamo.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Ma dentro c'è qualcosa. Comunque questo snap movie mi sembra un po' improbabile. Snap movie sono questi video fotografici molto influenti, diciamo. Mi fa ricordare una serie di film terribile. Oh,
Here
sono
we are.
entrata la macchina. Andiamo.
Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Yes. Ma devo guidare adesso? Questa è una stanza. No, mi fa guidare. Magari.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
E cosa finisco? Mi piace. Che è quello?
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Forse potrebbero doppiarli questi giochi almeno per un treno più importante. E così è un po' faticoso, no? Perché non sa parlare bene inglese, non capisce bene inglese. Tipo me.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Ma c'è tutto dentro?
Hey there.
Tu mi stai parlando, vedi? Mi piace, molto bene.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn
Bye.
sure Mike in our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days. It's a nice looking float for sure.
Oh, dear.
This is my first Deer Fest, so I
You.
Diner, giusto qui.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls.
Grazie.
It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Sei più avanti.
We've looked through
Certo
the
che
case
mitico.
files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
I'm gonna guess. Missing person cases spiked around 20.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Perché? Ah, non cavolo.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Potete dirmi cosa avete
So what did
visto?
you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths, secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here, what they were doing. Someone playing a game with them, leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them, even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded. But I have her Uncle Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there?
Yes?
Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today?
Rain.
That definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week?
Also rain.
Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest?
No.
Well, Deerfest is coming, rain or shine. And that parade lineup is looking dandy as ever.
Yes, I like this parade because they have one float in the shape of a swan. Long neck and everything. A very large swan.
Ah, so you're a fan of swans.
No.
Allora era lì, però non potevo metterla quando dicevo io. Va bene. C'è qualcos'altro qui. Qui ho scoperto tutto il possibile. Devo riportare il cadavere in città. Per esaminare, accenditi per favore. Che? Aspetta, accendi. E per esaminare le prove. Obiettivo. Ok, usciamo e torniamo alla camera.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you?
I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Saga, ci nasconde anche qualcosa? Perché non avete parlato?
A cult murdering a man is pretty extreme. Why didn't you tell the police what you saw?
We did. We told those two idiot deputies. They didn't listen. And they wanted to throw Ed and I in jail for that murder. You know, Bright Falls is just Alabama with bigger trees.
This is my case now, and no one is throwing you in jail. If you need anything else, just come to me.
Got it. Thank you, Saga.
Prego.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
So, we're not being arrested?
We're all good, Ed. You can ease up now.
Hey, you think they serve avocado toast here?
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Conversazione, scusami.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't count on it.
C'è qualche uccello? Oh? Oh, guarda, faccio paura comunque. Dai.
Rest easy, buddy.
Ma perché poi li accarezza? Esatto, andiamo. Oh, brutta sopra c'è. Due belle corna. Ho trovato e aspetta che mappa. No, ma che devo visitare tutta sta roba? È tanto, eh. Quindi ho trovato quest'altra mappa qua, quindi me ne mancano 1, 2, 3 e 4.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Verena, Rosa, come ti chiami? Mi devi dare il lucchetto? Mi devi dare la chiave del lucchetto. Wash your hands. Keep the hands clean. It's good hygiene. Ho fatto con la rima. Luri di bagni, luri di bagni. C'è niente, vabbè. Vediamo se la dottoressa Rosa mi può dare una chiave. Rose. Jack. Rose.
How can you be so calm?
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
Ok, quindi la chiave non me la può dare Rose, però...
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Thank you. Andiamo, andiamo.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted.
Di questi rossi.
Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's Best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
How are you?
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Ma pure. Mazza, che sei?
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Sono una musichetta. Ciao. È estremamente buio qui.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
Che cos'è?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Tabellone. Andiamo.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Il cadavere pronto per essere esaminato, speriamo che ci sia qualcosa. Io vorrei mettere prima questa. Torace squarciato, si intravede qualcosa all'interno. Allora. Ferma. Oh, porca. Scritte rituali, gli assassini hanno scritto sul cuore, come? Non riesco a capire cosa dica. Parole illeggibili nel cuore. Lividi ferite, vedi come sono? Tanto ti sai, facci arrivare a quanto pare Nightingale ha lottato prima di essere stato.
Doesn't look right.
No.
Think.
Devi metterli per forza. Oh, è terribile questa cosa comunque, è angosciante. Cioè, qui ne va uno e qui ne vanno due, quindi qui ci va una parte del corpo e qui ci va andrà la parte del...
Nope. That's not right.
Cioè, ma perché? Perché? Non capisco tutto sto...
Keep trying. Nah. Must be locked from the other side. Hmm. text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Nella cavità toracica c'era una pagina. La causa della morte è un evidente trauma toracico. È stato scritto qualcosa. Ok, l'obiettivo adesso esamina la cavità toracica, quindi torniamo indietro. Mamma mia, no, per mettere che cacchio di foto. Senza guanti, non ti mettere i guanti con la pinzettina, così carino. Madonna, poi nude. Non ci posso credere.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale Hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
A me. Che t'ho fatto?
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Prova a restare nella luce per non farti deludere dai nemici obiettivi. Giusto, aspetta. Continuo a mettere cavolo di niente. Oddio, ma sta arrivando, che faccio?
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
I rifugi sicuri di questa è una parte della salute.
Go! He knocked my gun out of the room. I need to find it.
Oh.
can't see me in the light.
Questo praticamente si può fare, se questa luce non ti vede.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Go!
Fine del capitolo.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
These pages are important. Breaker dropped one before he disappeared.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job, he'd be inside, waiting for her. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightmare.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner.
Dai, su, posso sentire la musica?
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Saga era tornata a Coldron Lake, era anch'egli lì seduto con le creature dell'oscurità. Sovrapposizione, cose, queste pagine non hanno senso. Non vuoi dire a me.
Think.
Ma questo è proprio... Comunque la batteria della torcia dura abbastanza.
I can't force it open.
Cambiarla. Anche questa? Mannaggia. Non posso andare via. Mi scusi? Devo andare via. Secondo la pagina, Nathan Tess sarebbe tornato a Coldron Lake ed è un po' seduto? Chi li ha lasciati?
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Che spingi?
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Well, yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like, huh? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real. Magic's not real. Right? Mulligan?
No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real.
Quindi questa io la posso aprire perché non... L'albero.
I need something to cut this.
Scusa, non c'è qualcuno che ti potrà mangiare? Possiamo chiedere a questi...
They're a fine pair.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You only had a tour guide also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Jaakko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Ok, io mi sono guardato questo filmato e penso di capire che loro mi devono dare quella tenaglia. Questa è una sala briefing. Harvey. Buonasera.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Ok, quindi quante mappe mi mancano? 3. Non c'è mai caffè, amministrazione ufficio sceriffo, non sono i vostri comodi, agente Anna, ufficio reclamo, non sono i vostri comodi, ok, sono i vostri comodi, non c'è mai caffè. La terza volta in questa settimana che il turno di notte la caffettiera è vuota, se chiede il caffè, tra questi, c'è Chat. Mi dispiace dirtelo, ma per usare l'olio da barba devi avere un viso in grado di farlo. Sapevo che la barba di Marco era troppo morbida per essere naturale. Che marca avevi? Cioè, questa è l'amministrazione dell'ufficio con queste mail? La comunità ha votato, la vittima che finirà nella vasca quest'anno sarà? Devi depositare una denuncia, signora? Signora, cosa è venuto?
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
I want out! Something bad's going down! I can feel it! Let me out!
Interessante, andiamo.
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day? No, I don't. You have any idea how much paperwork you're causing me? What's a lot?
So che uno di voi ruba la carta igienica. Tengo d'occhio le scorte. Ogni giorno sparisce un intero rotolo. Qui non si tollerano furti. Ho l'ufficio dello sceriffo per la miseria. Un giorno o l'altro ti prenderò con le mani al sacco. Puoi stare certo che ti sbatterò fuori. Dovresti vergognarti. Che razza di pazzoide. Conta rotoli di carta igienica. Forse hai troppo tempo da perdere. Eppure c'è chi fa queste cose.
It won't open.
It won't open. Cosa faccio?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, vado a aperto. E che fa qua? L'archivio? Bene, andiamo.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
Ma se io volessi andare alla mappa velocemente, come faccio? Devo andare qui? È brutta questa mappa, la mappa di Silent Hill era molto più bella. James scriveva tutto. No.
Hello. How are you?
Ciao.
I have things to do, and this is not the right way.
Lo so. Non lo fa.
All sensation, national nightmare.
Tipo i cani che abbaiavano, pensavo che erano i cani che stavano giusto sotto vicino. I cani che stanno facendo il gioco.
Mercado won't roll over on the issues.
Non ce ne frega niente a noi. Non posso entrare qua, eh? E io sono alla ricerca di quei due ragazzi della videocassetta.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Silenzio. Quelli dicevano che non si facevano fare il turno. Vieni dove li trovo questo. Ma guarda che bello però. Bellissimo.
So what's good here?
Oh.
Any nice restaurants? I'm a bit of a foodie.
Well, the restaurants and shops in town are closed at the moment, unfortunately. If you're a fan of coffee and retro vibes, the Oh Dear Diner is just down the
Hello.
street.
Oh, do you go there a lot yourself?
Sure. It's, very quaint.
Tutto a posto? Parlo anch'io?
Take care.
Oh, un altro.
I feel bad for these guys.
Niente, lei ogni volta che vede queste teste le deve a testa. Non so perché.
It doesn't budge.
It doesn't budge. Oh, questa è una trappa. Oh, cos'è qua? Cos'è qua? Queste cose le faccio io, non le dovete fare voi. Guarda. Vuoi ispezionare? Andiamo, Saga, andiamo a chiedere a qualcuno se c'è una motivazione per lui.
I can't get through this.
L'ho fatto. Oh mio Dio. Bello, le travi di legno, meraviglioso. Qui stanze 101, 104, 105, 108. proviamo. Cioè, se sono tutte esplorabili mi sparo. Perfetto, anche il bagno. Vabbè, magari trovo dei medicinali per fare. Specchiare? No.
Welcome back, and boy, do we have some breaking news that's sure to knock your socks off. Davis Family Beef Jerky will now be available at the Sunday market in 3 delicious flavors. That's right, our favorite sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky, can now be enjoyed smoke-free.
Dove lo prendono una volta in casa? Ma è veramente enorme. Ok.
Chronic back pain from my spinal stenosis.
Senza ristoro, tipo. Saga, apri, fai come se fosse per tu. Coldroll Lake, cercare notizie e dicerie, concentrandosi sul 2010, fare controlli incrociati con l'archivio dei casi della setta di New York, somiglianze, analogie nella modalità, parte della stessa serie, scoprire il nome del caffè buono della tavola calda. Come faccio a scoprire il nome del bar? E poi qui c'era qualcuno che stava. Oddio, poi c'è sangue? No, fanculo, mi sembrava sangue, erano i fiori. Che ci sei? Scusa. Non si può andare?
It's not opening.
Hello?
Che bussi qui?
Hello?
Entro qui dietro, faccio come mi fa.
How's it going?
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Bellissimo, veramente bellissimo. Io non so se l'auto può essere usata per viaggiare, però
Take care now.
Ok. Oh, non ci penso.
Hello.
How about that weather forecast for Deerfest? I've been working on this float for a month straight. If it rains, I am gonna lose it.
Social?
Ruin all the paper mache.
È un tipo social?
That shit is delicate. I'm sure we'll get a nice sunny day. Oh, so now you're a better.
I need bolt cutters.
Allora, qua qui. Dobbiamo trovare quei due.
Did you hear something? Over by the sheriff's station? Nope. You better not have
Nope.
anything to do with
Mi piace
Deerfest.
quando dico nope.
They need to keep their messes out of my festival.
Sono andata. Possiamo parlare? No.
Setter is better.
Comunque stavo dicendo ieri che io questo gioco l'ho comprato.
I need to go back. Got a case to solve.
Lo so, sto esplorando, Raga, mi sto divertendo. E ho comprato domenica per PlayStation Store. Stava a 30 euro. Però io non ho giocato il primo, quindi non lo so se sono collegati. Siamo certi che troverete questo luogo tanto incantevole e rilassante quanto il precedente. Benvenuto al nuovo migliorato parco dei fondatori.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
Oh, non l'avevo visto. Brava saga. Mi sa che sono i cani sotto, eh. Non sai quanto è stato difficile rintracciare questi portapranzo, grazie al cielo esistente. Oh. Con te? Posso parlare?
It's so quiet here now that Hubert and Hester flew over the rainbow bridge. Now, why'd you go and do that? Stomping around like that and scaring the poor little things.
Good day.
Allora, non ti arrabbiare con me perché io sto
A
esplorando.
life lived with the birds is not for the birds.
Good afternoon.
Faccio un giretto qui e dopodiché qui sono passata bene.
How are you?
Perché parli tutti?
This is not the right way. I have a case to get back to.
Cominciano a farmi male le cuffie.
Hello.
È chiuso. Vabbè, immagino che anche qui non potrò andare. Okay.
This is not the way.
E allora torniamo dal nostro amichetto. Dai, io direi che ci possiamo fermare qui.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe
Andiamo a
3.
Quadro Lake e basta.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story. The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
Chiuso perché mi sembra giusto chiudere.